What's the funniest thing you've ever said to someone? I still remember the sinking feeling when our history teacher announced the final group project's worth 40% of our grade, and I was already barely maintaining a B. However, my anxiety tripled when I saw who I was paired with. This girl, Ashley. Not because of her, but because of her douchebag boyfriend. Aiden was this 6'2" wrestler who treated Ashley like his personal property, and everyone knew you couldn't even speak to her without him starting a fight. That first day in the library, Ashley sat next to me to share her laptop screen where she'd already started outlining our presentation. She was explaining her research when I felt eyes burning into me. Aiden was sitting 3 tables away, supposedly doing his own work, but staring directly at us with this intense expression that made my skin crawl. When Ashley leaned over to point at something on my notebook, innocent as could be, I heard his chair screech against the floor so loud the whole library turned to look. He stormed over, grabbing my shirt collar. I was so shocked my first instinct was to push him back, but Ashley quickly got in between us. The librarian rushed over, threatening to call security, and Aiden backed off, but not before pointing at me and mouthing, "You're dead," where only I could see. Ashley kept apologizing after he left, saying he was just protective, but I could see she was embarrassed and a little scared of him herself. I honestly thought that library confrontation would be the end of it, but that night when I went home, I opened our shared Google Drive to add my research section and found my entire portion replaced with gibberish and profanity that would get us all failed. At first I thought it was a joke or something, but when I checked the edit history, it showed changes made from Ashley's account at 3 a.m. when she was definitely asleep. I realized exactly who it was. The next day, Aiden shoulder checked me into a locker so hard I needed ice from the nurse, then loudly told everyone I was stalking his girl. More of my work got deleted, replaced with racial slurs and death threats that could get me expelled if a teacher saw them. Aiden had clearly gotten her password and was making it his personal mission to destroy my life, not just my grades. He started posting fake screenshots on Instagram, making it look like I was sending creepy messages to Ashley, getting half the school to think I was some predator. I panicked and texted her, and she promised he'd stop, but that same night he hacked my social media and posted humiliating things that made me lose dozens of followers. The night before our first draft was due, I had to stay up until 4 a.m. rebuilding everything Aiden had destroyed, only to wake up to find the entire project deleted, replaced with, "Stop trying, you effing loser." Our entire group was now a target. During our next library session, Aiden sat right behind us taking photos of me, posting them online with captions about, "The creep who won't leave my girl alone." That night, he deleted our entire project and posted a video of him laughing about it. I snapped. I stared at my screen and decided I wasn't going to let this psycho ruin my GPA and college applications over his delusional jealousy. I started screenshotting everything. Every edit history in Google Docs showing Ashley's account making changes at times she was in other classes, every threatening message, every bit of destroyed work. I didn't care how many stitches I was about to get. I was snitching on every bit of work he deleted. We started comparing notes and realized Aiden had been doing this to other groups too. Any group where Ashley had male members, he'd sabotage their work. There were at least 3 other projects across different classes where grades had mysteriously tanked. Even Ashley was getting fed up, realizing Aiden's jealousy was destroying her academic reputation since everything was being done through her account. The 5 of us affected students decided to compile all our evidence together. My dad's a lawyer, and when I asked him what would happen if we told them, it could result in real crimes that would get him in serious trouble. We ended up getting an F on the group project draft, but we all hated Aiden so much we didn't even care anymore. Even his own girlfriend wanted to rat him out. We took everything straight to the principal. Screenshots, edit histories, timestamps, everything. We just wanted him suspended, but that's when things got serious. This wasn't just school discipline anymore, it was actually criminal. The police showed up and explained that Aiden's actions constituted multiple felonies. Since Aiden had just turned 18, he'd be charged as an adult. He tried to play it off as just pranks and protecting his girl, but with 5 victims and mountains of evidence, nobody was buying it. But I literally couldn't stop laughing when I heard what happened to him. The school had a zero-tolerance policy for cybercrime and expelled him immediately with only 2 months until graduation. I saw him show up to school with a lawyer. As he walked out, I said, "Stop trying, you effing loser." They literally had to hold him back.